When are we gonna get the charity clothes?
I don't know.
Thanks. I had the strangest dream last night. I can't really, like, explain it
Well,
because
try and
there's just
explain it.
so much. Okay, so I'll try to start with the first part. So the first part of the dream is I'm at Disneyland with my mom and my dad, right? I'm at Disneyland, and we're going on a ride called Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. We get on the ride and stuff, and I'm on the ride, and for some reason I'm sitting sideways, and I can't look forward, so I miss all the action, and I just can't look forward. It's not letting me look forward. So I'm like, what's going on? And then, like, cause there is like this part where you drive over a bridge and it's like lava underneath, and for some reason they're using real lava under that bridge. So, and the car drives through it for some reason, and we're not dying for whatever reason. I don't know.
Wow.
And, I think next we go through the place because, I don't know if you've seen Indiana Jones, but he has a big fear of snakes, and there's this one part of the ride where it's like a giant snake, and he's like, "Ooh, snakes, you're on your own." And so and then the snake, which was obviously fake, happened to be real. I'm just like, oh, there's a giant snake right there, and it like lunges at us, but the car drives fast through it. And so I forget what happens after that. We get off the ride, and then my dream like alternates to something else. Have you ever had that? Like, you have a dream first and then it alternates, but you don't wake up? Yeah, it does that. It alternates to a different dream, and this time I'm back home with my mom and my dad. Something happened. I want to say that my mom and my dad arranged a marriage for me, like the olden days where they would arrange marriages for people, and I don't know why, but I got really mad and upset, and I basically ran away. And then I came back, and for some reason my dad has this like amazing new car, like it's like one of those really expensive sports cars, and it's red. And I'm just like, what? And my mom's driving it for whatever reason. And my dad's in the back seat of this tiny car. I'm just like, why is he in the back seat? And I try to get in the passenger seat since he's in the back, and he's like, no, get behind mom, like my mom. I'm like, it's too small to fit back there. And they start yelling at me, and I'm just done, and I try to walk home. And like legit, I start walking home, and I see a box, just a random box, on the side of the road when I'm trying to walk home. I'm just like, what's that? Maddie, it makes the like sound that it makes in Metal Gear when you get spotted by an enemy, and then I shit you not, Solid Snake comes out of the box and is like, oh.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
I'm just like, he stands there and he just looks at me. He's like, so, how's your day? I'm just like, wait, how are you here right now? And he's like, oh, no reason, and he says duck. I'm like, duck? I turn around and there's this like, since I watched your gameplay of the first, of your first part of the Metal Gear, Rising. So, I turn around and it's that giant thing with those claws, and it has like a thing, like, I don't know what it is on top of his head. It's that big thing that you fight like twice.
I think
in that first part.
I think it's the gecko. I think that's what
yeah, it's big and has like arms, like a bunch of arms, and it comes out. I'm just like, oh my god! And you gotta like, up here in the mountains, it's small, Like, it's not that big, these streets. And so
Actually-
it's just tearing through the streets
It
and
might have been
the
the boss. It might have been the boss I went against in the first
Yeah, the
part.
boss. Yeah, the boss.
Oh,
it
that's-
was
that's
it was
Metal
the
Gear
big
Ray.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that thing. I'm just like, and he, like, the thing is getting ready to charge up to, like, shoot its laser or whatever. And he grabs me and ducks out of the way. I'm just like, oh my god. And then there's like, it went through a house. And so it like made like the anime kind of thing where it's just a big hole in the house and everyone's fine. They just like kind of peek around the hole and they're just like, what happened? So I'm just sitting on the ground now. Just, my mind is baffled. I'm just like, okay. My first thought is, where's Maddie? She knows what to do. So I'm like, come on, we'll run up to my house and hide there. So me and Snake run to the house, and there's dudes everywhere. So we had to stealth to my house, and we get to my house, and I go upstairs, and lo and behold, you're sitting there on my bed, just looking like, oh. You look up and you're like, Moriah! And then you look behind me because Snake's behind me. You're like, you go dead silent and you just have this like, your eyes are bugging out of your head and you just sit there staring at him. And you're like, oh. Like that's the only thing you say. And then that thing comes back. that big colossal fucker. And it tears through like the side of my house, through my side of the house. It grabs me, and I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna die? And you start to hear the music for Red Sun, the Red Sun song.
Yeah.
Shit you not, Raiden comes out of the fucking sky and starts
Raiden!
slashing it with his, yeah, with his fucking sword. And what's funny is because the music's playing. There's just random music playing as he's fighting this thing, and I'm just like, oh my god. Okay, so he kills it, and I fall. And then you and Snake run downstairs because obviously we're outside now. Raiden, whatever the fuck you say it. Yeah, Raiden, he checks on me, makes sure I'm okay. He's like, are you okay? I'm just like, I just want to know what the fuck is happening. and so you guys come. Maddie, you just stand there and just stare at Raiden like with this like the most biggest shit-eating grin I've ever seen. And you just like just staring at him.
I swear I'm not in love with you. I swear.
And then he turns to look at Snake, and they're talking about something, I don't know what. You're still standing there staring at him. So I get up. Raiden turns to you, and he's like,
Oh my god.
like, and you were just like, hi. Like your voice cracked and everything.
Hi.
Hi. And then I woke up. And I swear, that was the strangest dream I've ever had. The funniest parts of that dream was when I looked at the box and it made that bring noise when I looked at it, and Snake pops out. And then the funny part is when the music starts. Yeah, the music starts playing randomly. It's just random, like just in the atmosphere. Oh my god, it was hilarious, but it was just a strange dream. Strange.
Oh, it sounds like the best dream ever.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I need to run downstairs real quick.
Okay.
So I'll be back.